A new year has begun, and that means a fresh start. Even though you can change and improve at any time, resetting when a new year starts is very inspiring and motivating. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can improve your mind, body, and attitude so you can start a new era in your life right away. Let's go! Let's start talking about something we all have: negative emotions and thoughts. All healthy human beings have thoughts and feelings that include criticism, doubt, and fear. That's something completely normal. Our minds are programmed to anticipate and solve problems. A study conducted by Robert W. Schroff, an associate professor of applied linguistics at Penn State, showed that people know a lot more words to describe negative emotions than words to describe positive or neutral emotions. Throughout the centuries, humans have used more negative words because this has helped with survival and well-being. Therefore, the fact that we feel negative emotions, have negative thoughts, and have a negative vocabulary is completely normal. The problem arises when we let the negativity control our lives and get in the way of our positivity. In the book Emotional Agility, Susan David explains that the process of emotional agility does not involve ignoring uncomfortable thoughts and emotions, but rather facing them in a relaxed way, with compassion and courage, and being able to let them go to focus on what's truly important. In order for you to deal with your emotions, it is important that you first practice something very important, which is self-compassion. Do not look at yourself as an individual whose problems come totally from within. Look at yourself as an individual who lives in a reality that offers challenges and failures. Susan says that for us to be more tolerant and compassionate toward ourselves, we can think about the child we once were. You didn't choose your circumstances. You have simply always been a human being dealing with the world around you. Treat yourself with kindness. That's not to say that we have to ignore our bad attitudes, but rather look at our mistakes and failures with compassion, understanding that we are human beings who are going to make mistakes. But as human beings, we can also rationally look at things and understand what we need to change. One person could have everything and still feel as if they had nothing. One person could have nothing and still be happy with what they have. Gratitude is something that I appreciate a lot, and I believe that the moments in my life when I felt most happy were also the moments when I felt most grateful. Gratitude is the act of recognizing and acknowledging the good things that happen, resulting in a state of appreciation. I encourage you to practice gratitude because I truly believe it makes us happier and more at peace with ourselves and with our lives. The society in which we live, unfortunately, makes us more and more ungrateful every day. The advertisements we see are always pointing out things and experiences we don't have to convince us to buy their products. And for that reason, we have the constant feeling that we aren't enough and that our lives aren't enough, causing us to feel more unfortunate every day. But we need to understand that that's not reality. Don't let yourself be influenced by the idea that you lack something. I believe we all have things to be grateful for, and I understand that sometimes it might seem that everything is bad, but I encourage you to feel grateful even for the tiny little things that are good in your life. Gratitude does not need to involve huge things. You can feel grateful for being able to feel the sun, feel the wind, read a book, eat something tasteful, laugh, and a ton of other tiny little things. And the cool thing about gratitude is that the more you practice it, the more you feel grateful. Can you please do something for me? Can you think about 3 things that you are grateful for right now? They can be really simple, like just the fact that your Wi-Fi is working. You can add this habit into your daily life. When you go to bed or when you wake up, think about 3 things that you feel grateful for at the moment. And you also can increase the number of things day by day. In no time, you will already have a full list of things to be grateful for. And I believe that you'll be surprised at how good that will make you feel. Physical activity has been found to enhance mood, improve energy levels, and promote quality sleep. Our bodies need to be moved. According to the publication The Mental Health Benefits of Physical Exercise by Katarina Starr, physical activity can decrease stress hormones, distract you from negative thoughts, and promote confidence. I've been practicing Muay Thai for almost 2 years now, and I can definitely tell you that I feel so much better, not only physically but mentally too. Every time I finish the training, I feel so good. And guys, it is so good to sweat. It makes you feel alive. It makes you feel like you can just squeeze all the bad thoughts and feelings out of your body. I encourage you to exercise because that's something that can provide you with so many benefits. But I suggest that you first experiment and try to find the activity that works best for you. Don't try to do something just because everyone else is doing it. Try finding an activity and being proud of it. There's no such thing as a weak exercise. If you are doing something you like and that is good for your body, that's perfect. I tried to go into the gym, but I didn't like it very much, causing me to quit after only 1 month. But after I discovered Muay Thai, I have been practicing non-stop. And one mentality that helped me feel confident and inspired to exercise is understanding that I am exercising to feel better, to move my body, to feel alive, instead of only to pursue a certain type of body. Being able to see physical activity as something that can boost your mental and physical health is something that can help you see exercise not as a punishment but as a celebration of your body. Recently, I watched Joe's video, The Fastest Way to Transform Your Entire Life, and it became an inspiration for this video. And there was one thing that he said that really caught my attention. He was talking about how nowadays people walk around with a closed body language, and we are often looking down at our phones. Our shoulders are leaning more and more inwards. We avoid eye contact, and sometimes we even forget about those around us because of our noise-canceling headphones. We are basically blocking ourselves from the world around us. Not to mention that your posture when you are standing up or sitting down is directly connected to your mind. A research study carried out on students at Columbia State University discovered that students who were told to sit up straight were more likely to believe the thoughts they wrote down while in the posture, regarding whether they believed in themselves. Those who slumped over their desk were less likely to believe in writing down feelings about their achievements. Our posture has a great impact on how others view us and how we view ourselves. I'm also trying to work on my posture, and I'm trying to make more eye contact. I don't know why, but it seems like we are so afraid of each other. If you're in a place full of people, try standing up straight and making eye contact. I know that can be hard at first, but with time you will get more used to it. We will get more used to it. Let's try using our phones less when interacting with others. Let's look at the world around us. I think we lost a lot of connection with each other and the environment in which we live. Let's change that and connect with the world. Okay, now let's talk about some attitudes that you can adopt in order to improve your life right away. And the first one is about something very present in our lives: social media. I think social media and the internet offer plenty of amazing things. I'm using them right now. But I also think that nowadays we are so deeply connected to our phones that we are losing a lot of things, and we are also feeling more and more sad with all the comparisons going around social media. Disconnecting will make you feel more confident and grateful. And I'm not saying that if you like using your phone and social media, you should delete everything right away, unless you think that is really necessary for you to get better. Social media has a way of provoking our deepest insecurities, and I think that today it is one of the major causes of the way we feel. I want you to understand that you cannot compare your current self, for example right now, with a curated best version of someone on the internet. Let's try having healthier feeds and following accounts that make us feel bad, and try to be in touch with content that can actually lift us higher. We can also try spending less time on our phones and actually connecting with the world around us. I made a video about ending phone addiction, and if you are interested in it, I'll leave the link to the video up here. Since my school days, I have been noticing how people just go with the flow. They adopt the interests of those around them and forget about their own personal interests. I constantly see people living a life that's not their own. They are always trying to prove something, and with the growth of social media, people are increasingly creating a fake version of themselves just to follow the norms. And I think that's so sad. I'm happy to say that during my adolescence, I didn't care much about what others were doing. I was always focused on my own things, doing hobbies that I liked even though they weren't considered cool. And I believe that made me feel and still makes me feel very happy and content. This tip is about exploring what you like. I encourage you to experiment with activities, hobbies, and exercises that are good for you and that offer you something good. Try taking some time to think about what you truly like, what you are truly interested in. Give yourself 5 to 10 minutes and write down everything that comes to mind when you ask yourself, what do I love? They can be simple. The aim is to give yourself time to think about your true interests. No one is ever going to be you, and that is your power. And as we are all different, we all have something to offer the world. In a study published by Yona Kiefer and colleagues at Tel Aviv University, participants were assigned randomly to one of two groups. The first group was told to remember and write about a situation where they were authentic. And the second group was told to remember and write about a situation where they were not authentic. After doing that, the participants completed a test of happiness, related specifically to how they were feeling at that moment. Remarkably, those who were simply asked to recall being authentic were happier than those who were asked to recall not being authentic. Being authentic will lead you to great achievements and happiness. When you are authentic, you don't have to worry about playing a certain role, and you stop comparing yourself to others because no one else is you, and no one else is experiencing life the same way you are. It is so beautiful, the fact that we are such different beings with different hobbies, different music tastes, different sense of style, and a lot of other different characteristics. And that is the end of today's video. I really hope it inspired you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next Monday with a new video. Have a lovely day or night. Bye!